There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Tonight I am trying to make a deliciously yummy chicken dip. What are you doing? You alright? What's that?
My picture.
Your picture? That's nice. What's the picture of?
It's of Mummy.
Yeah.
And me and the baby.
And the baby?
You.
And me? Let me see it. Wow, that is an amazing picture.
And some stickers.
Alright, I'll be right back. That's amazing. And stickers. Cool, right, I'll tell you about the recipe in just a jiffy. That's amazing.
Shall I go hang it up?
Yeah, go hang it up on the freezer. Right then guys, sorry about that. She just had to show that picture. She's really proud, and I am as well. So she even did the little baby as well. Anyhow, we're making an incredibly yummy chicken dish tonight. It's going to have apricot stuffed in it. I'm going to wrap it in pancetta bacon, a little side salad and sweet potatoes on the side. And it's going to be really easy. We're just going to shove it all in this tray. Fingers crossed, it's going to do all the hard work for us. I have to apologise in advance because I had a gigantic energy drink today, and as you know I'm quite hyper anyway, so Barry plus energy drink is not always a good combination, so I apologise if I talk a little fast or if I start jumping around. We'll just crack on with it. All the ingredients you need are there. Just hit pause and write them down, and the first thing I'm going to do is grab these sweet potato things which look kind of like medieval sort of like weapons, and just peel them, give them a little wash, and then we'll cut them into chip shapes. So let's crack on with that, shall we? Yeah! Easy peasy then folks. First thing you need to do is grab your potato peeler like so, and you'll see I've already started it. You can see the bright orange bit, almost like it's like a sunburn or something like that. Just peel all three of your sweet potatoes, okay? So just keep working away. It's a little tough, but you'll get there. Be careful not to slice off your finger as well. Yeah. There we go then, they are all nice and peeled, looking kind of funky. In fact, if you've seen the film Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, you might remember they fight over 3 stones. It's to help save the village and stuff. I love that film, I love all 80s films. Looks a little bit like that. So yeah, that's what we're going for there. What I'm going to do now is just grab my knife and cut them into fairly even random shapes, okay, to just make the sweet potato chips. Really easy, so grab your knife, make sure it's nice and sharp, and chop away. Thank you. Right guys, all I've basically been doing is working my way across the sweet potato, just funny angles like that, just making sure they're all similar sizes, okay? You ask what you want is the most important bit, because if you have a sweet potato bit that's really teeny, and one that's like, rah, massive, it's not going to cook, right? One's going to be rock hard, the other's going to be, well, it might even disintegrate with the heat. So work through your sweet potatoes and get them all similar size, random shapes. Groovy. Fantastic, nice and sliced up, similar sizes as well, although the shapes, check out this one, it's almost like a, I don't know, pyramid in Egypt or something like that, I don't know. I'm going to be excited about that. I know it's pretty sad, I shouldn't really like that, but I kind of do. I've got a bunch of basil there, which I just literally grabbed, which I've grown on the shelf there. Just going to finally chop that up, and pretty much the preparation work is nearly all done. How easy is this? Let's keep going. Right then guys, I've just finished chopping up my herbs, like so, you can see there, nice and finely cut up. It's completely up to you what herbs you decide to use. I just use basil because it's on the shelf there, which I've been growing, and herbs are really easy to grow, and it's cheaper than buying those little pots, and the smell is so much better. You got to try it, it's really easy. So grab yourself a little bowl like that, and we're going to move on, okay? We're nearly there already, cool. Yeah, so a nice glass bowl like that. What we're going to do first of all is plonk in our basil, so get it in there. Brilliant, and you'll see that I've left a little pile. You'll see what that's for in just a jiffy, okay? What I need to do is grab some olive oil like so and just start lugging it in there. That'll do. Good couple of quantities of lugs or whatever you want to call it there. That's probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons there. We just need to stir it all together and season it with salt and pepper, okay? You sticking with me? Good. Okay guys, as you know in here, olive oil, basil leaves only, just mix that all together. If you wanted to mix up and make a funky dressing for your salad as well, maybe chuck some lemon in there as well, anything you want, completely customise it. I'm purely using this just to dip in our sweet potato chips and the chicken at the end, okay? So just give this a little seasoning of salt, pepper, mix that through like so, and then we get dunking. Whoa! Right, so by dunking, I don't mean that popular place where policemen go to eat donuts. I'm talking about literally just picking up one of your potato chips, like so, and just swilling it? I don't know, just giving it a wash, or even christening it in the olive oil and basil, like so, and just do that to all of them. You know, grab a few at a time, mix it all in, and we're going to use that mixture as well on our chicken in just a bit, but obviously we want to do the sweet potatoes first before getting the raw chicken in there. Yeah, so keep doing that. Yeah, cool. Brilliant, so with all the potatoes done, that is our oily, basil-y sweet potatoes. I'm just going to chuck that in our pan right now. Come on mate, in you go, don't jump, don't miss out on the fun. Scatter it around like that a little bit. And now, I've started grabbing my chicken breast. The first one there, I've got a freezer bag, and I'm going to bash it away, flatten it out. You've seen me do that loads of times before. Not bashing breasts, because that's quite sick, but just, you know, making the chicken flatter, yeah? So basically, we're going to do that with all of our chicken breasts. If you wanted to speed it up, you could always get a layer of cling film, sit the breast on top, cling film on the top, and bash away. But I'm just going to use individual freezer bags, like so. And this is where the fun bit happens, okay? Stress relief. Right here then, guys, you've seen me do this before. Nice firm spanks to the chicken breast. Boom, 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 boom. You've seen me hit breasts before, just to make it nice and flat and smooth and a little thinner, okay? That's going to help us roll it up in just a jiffy. So keep going like that, bash your breasts. You know what I mean. Right then, chaps and chapesses, once you have flattened your chicken like so, check that out. The surface area has sort of just gone boring, like that. Really cool. What we need to do first of all is grab our apricot jam. That is what I'm going to use. It's completely up to you. Use any flavoured jam you want, and if you do anything crazy, tell me about it, because I want to know. It's kind of cool when you do that. So we're going to grab our jam. I'm going to actually use a spoon, like so. Spoon it out like that. I'm going to use the back of the spoon to just spread it on there, all around there, okay? So just do that to all your chicken breasts. I'll see you in just a jiffy. Thank you. Okay, brilliant. All the jam's on there, not too thick a coating, not too thin. If you want to get even hyper with the flavour, what you could do is make little slits in the chicken so that the jam seeps in. Kind of cool. Right, what I've got here is not a tennis ball, my friends, that is some mozzarella ball, and all I'm going to do is just break off little bits like that, just little bits, just scatter it all in the chicken bits, okay? So just work it down there like that, only little bits, just tear it off like that. And that's going to be really gooey and slimy when it melts in the oven. I'm loving it, so keep cheesing up your chicken. Cheesing up your chicken. There, I like that phrase. Right then, guys, all the cheese is on there, like so. Loving it. It almost looks like a sort of chickeny pizza thing. I don't know. That would actually be kind of cool to just shove that in the oven like that, and obviously use that as a base, and that would be apricot pizza with no base but chicken. I don't know. I need to quickly ask you something, actually, guys, a big favour. One of my friends is trying to make the biggest Cadbury's cream egg you have ever seen. If you've got any ideas how you can make a mould for that, then let me know and I'll pass it on to him, okay? That's just one of the things. So anyhow, let's roll up the chicken. Roll up, roll up. Yeah. Right here then, guys, there's no major technique to this. It's just basically like rolling up a roulade or a Swiss roll or something like that if you're making it. I've done my first one already, and I maybe put a teeny bit too much jam in it, but it doesn't matter. If any excess falls out the side, just wipe it away. So all I basically did was started at one end, folded it over, and then just kept pulling it a little bit, careful not to tear it, and just building it all up like so to make a big cylinder. And let it sit down on that final flat bit, so it's sitting down and sealing it, okay? So do that to all of them. I've done two already. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to wrap the bacon around it. Yeah! Brilliant, so we've got our chicken parcels there, and what I've done is taken half of my bacon and put it on a new chopping board like that in strips of 3. I think you can probably just see them overlapping each other there. First thing we're going to do, though, is give these parcels a little wash in our bath of the olive oil and basil, and then stick it in the middle of each of these, okay? So, let's go for it, and we're very nearly there now. Yeah. Yep, guys, so all I'm doing is picking up my parcel like that. Now, be very careful when you do this, okay? Just swirl it round in there, make sure it gets all nice and coated. And just shove it in the middle of your bacon like that. And what we're going to do is fold that up. If you don't want to do that, if you're not feeling hardcore, what you could do is get a pastry brush, dip it in there, and go like that, you know, just like you're glossing or wallpaper pasting along the chicken. It's safer if you want to do it, but I'm crazy. Yeah, so just do that to your 3 chicken breasts. Okay, so these parcels have all had a bath, and check that one out. We've wrapped it in the bacon. It's just like wrapping a present on Christmas Day. Check this bit out, you're going to love it. Yeah. Right then, guys, all we're doing is starting to wrap this with our bacon, and if I can do this bit, anyone can, trust me. I know I always say that at the end of my videos, if I can do this, anyone can, you know, but trust me, I can't wrap presents at all. So, just grab one piece of bacon and take one right at the furthest angle possible, and bring over the opposite one and pull it that way, okay? Let me just see if I can pick you up so I can show you what I'm doing, a bit easier. So what I'm doing, if I just do it one-handed, is like that, and then overlap it, okay? So it's just going to seal it, and that one's going to come at that angle to fit that bit there, and then cover that last bit of chicken. Just like that. Okay, so do that to your last bit. And that is our parcels nearly done. Thank you. Okay guys, so we've got this long snake looking mixture, but I promise you it is 3 individual parcels. What I want you to do is with your remaining basil and a little bit of olive oil, just dribble a teeny bit more over the top like that. And start to just sprinkle a little bit on the top. All down there. That'll do. And then we're going to season it. Where's the pepper? A little bit of pepper on top again. A little bit of salt. Like so. And then that, my friends, is ready to be lifted, plonked into your tray. Notice I've got that gap in the middle because we want to make sure they're all sat in there, and the sweet potatoes are just going to sort of surround it. You know when you make an arch, like at a sports game after the game, we're all like high-fiving? That's what they're doing, they're sort of making an arch. So yeah, those in there. Okay then guys, there we go. Look how impressive looking that is. That's kind of cool. So it's now going to go into an oven, gas mark 6 for around 20 to 25 minutes. Spin it around halfway through, and then we're going to eat it. If you're having a salad like I am left over, I'm just going to give that a little wash at the end. I'm not going to put any dressing with it because I'm going to get all the flavour from the chicken there. And then we can eat it. I've got a little bit of tidying up to do though. I've got some marmalade all over there. So I'm going to keep myself busy for 20 minutes, but I will see you in a jiffy. Right here then guys, we are halfway through. I've just given my kitchen a little wipe down, like so. Hygienic. Cha-ching. And if I knew how to edit my videos from my tuff phone, ching, that would happen right there. The smell is amazing. So if you're wondering what that smell is wafting through your laptop, it's not that person sat next to you, no, it's me. Or if you're watching on a mobile phone on a bus, it's not that smelly bloke behind you. It's definitely this recipe, okay? I want to say a quick hello to Marissa Lee. Hi Marissa, how's it going? Cheers for watching, she just tweeted me. And also, Mad Mac Tennants. Now he is a German guy living in Scotland, which is a challenge in itself, who sent me a really, really nice tweet saying I've inspired him to learn how to cook. And I love it when you guys tell me that. So that's, you know, that's the ultimate aim of what I'm doing. And his name is actually Watch, W-A-T-S-C-H, but the A is pronounced as a U, so I guess it's whoosh or something like that. So I'll work on it. But cheers, mate. Really appreciate your comment. And we'll give this another 10 minutes. Get it out. Swirl our salad bag around in the air. I'm going to eat it. Yeah. Oh, guys, I've just got it out. Check that out. That is looking fantastic. Loving it. So, I've already got a plate and put some salad on there, which has been washed. Let's just stack it on there, cut it up, see what the middle of it likes, and eat it. Because I like to eat food. It's great. Right then, guys, so all I'm going to do is just scoop this up. I'm using a fish slicer and a knife. It's completely up to you. Do whatever you want. Just going to plonk that on there. So I want to cut it. Let's give it a go now, actually. Let's go for it. Like this. Wow. Check that out. Can you see it? Can you see it? There's like sort of swirly effect in the middle. The gooey mozzarella. Oh, sorry, I was pointing up there then. The gooey mozzarella and the apricot jam in there. Loving it. Wow. Okay. So let's just plonk that back there. And then get our sweet potatoes on there. There's a teeny bit of juice in there as well. If you want to pour a little bit of that on there and drizzle it over, that will make you very, very happy indeed, my friends. Cha-ching. Okay, fantastic. That is all on there, guys. Check that out. I'm loving that. I've actually got 3 bits there because I'm cooking for 2, so you've got 6 bits. That's 3 each. That's good maths, right? Thank you very much. I'm going to eat it now and tell you what it's like, so then you try it, please. Right then, crazy dudes. Here we go. I've got a nice bit of lettuce on there for you rabbit lovers out there. Sweet potato and the gooey chickeny marmalade bit. That was a bit close, wasn't it? Oh my god. Wow. That is really, really good. It's like a real sweet kick with that jam in the chicken, but then the seal of that bacon on top of it, it just sort of makes it remind you that it is still savoury. The mozzarella is really gooey too. I'm loving that. My own little recipe hasn't really got a name, so I'm just going to call it chicken gooey. Nah, you'll see it on the title. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Really, really good. If I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.
High five!